Hey, welcome back to the Big Ranch Show. Thank you for joining me. Now, in this video, we're going to talk about the COVID-19 virus, and apparently, we have new vaccine available, or will be by the end of next week. Apparently, it was already given small approval for emergency use, and it'll be officially approved next week from Johnson & Johnson. This vaccine has got an efficacy of about 86%. And they've also said that it's got about 100%, 100% to keep you out of the hospital shall you still catch coronavirus after receiving the vaccine. Now, it's not as high as the 95% that you have with Moderna and Pfizer. But they also apparently don't have quite the 100% chance of keeping you out of the hospital should you still contract the virus to begin with. Now, I guess really the only way to know exactly how great any vaccine is going to be is to see what it does in the real world and see how well it functions. Now, the thing is, people are asking, so which vaccine do you get? And from what I've seen, the answer is yes. If you have access to one of these three vaccines, get it. You need the vaccine to keep you from, at least try to help keep you from getting it. And if nothing else, keep you from having major complications if you do. This vaccine is a good thing. It's good that there are multiple choices because that means more people will have access to it. People that don't live in more urban areas where, close to great freezing capabilities, because these the Pfizer and the Moderna ones have to be kept at a certain temperature or they go bad. And a lot of places, especially in rural America, may not have the capability to keep those. This new one will allow it to be able to be sent out to places like pharmacies and other places that have normal refrigeration, available. They won't lose as much. They won't waste as much of it because it goes bad. So this is actually a good thing. I think it's great for a lot of people. Also, the difference is Moderna and Pfizer require 2 shots to get your full vaccine done. The Johnson & Johnson one only has 1 shot. So yes, it's not as effective at preventing the virus. It's only 86% as opposed to 95%. But you only have to get the shot 1 time, and it basically has right around 100% that you will not have to go to the hospital for most cases. They claim 100%. I don't really believe anything can be 100%. So, I still think it's better than nothing. And if you're in one of those places that can't really access the Moderna or Pfizer ones because of the lack of accessibility, the lack of freezing space, or freezer space or whatever, then I think the Johnson & Johnson one will be perfect, at least for people that need it. I mean, personally, whichever one comes available to me, I will be taking. I don't care if it's Pfizer, Moderna, Johnson & Johnson. I'll be doing any of the 3, whichever one becomes available. And apparently, I will be up for that pretty soon myself. Those of you out there who have not got the vaccine but are in the right phase in your state to get it, please go get the vaccine, especially if you're over the age of 50, over 50, 55, 60. Especially if you're, 65 or older, but definitely the older you are, the less likely for good outcomes if you catch this virus. So please go get the vaccine. If you have school-age children, whether or not you're normally healthy, you need the vaccine. Because if you're sending your kids to school, then they're going to come back and they could possibly bring it back home. Kids are more likely to be asymptomatic, therefore you would never know that they had the virus. But I believe everybody needs to get this virus by the end of the summer. Hopefully they'll have everyone vaccinated that needs to get vaccinated. And hopefully you can start vaccinating the school kids too, because they're going to need it as well so they don't spread the virus around. And some people out there, of course, anti-vaxxers are like, well, I'm not going to get the vaccine. Well, here's the problem. Every time that a virus enters a new host. It gives it a chance to multiply. Not just to multiply, but to mutate. And we need to stop its ability to mutate. If we can reach herd immunity, which is roughly, I believe, 80%, then we would be in good shape to get rid of this virus and move on with our lives. Hopefully learning some of the lessons that we've learned during COVID. But wouldn't it be great if everyone got vaccinated and we could just get on with our lives, move on, be able to go back out, be out in public, go to concerts, go to restaurants, just be able to get outside and do things with people. Now, the thing is, this virus isn't going away. And this could be something for the next few years that we have to get boosters of every year, like a flu shot. And maybe something we have to do going forward. We don't know yet. But what we do know is that we have ways to prevent contracting this virus right now. We have vaccines. We have social distancing. Wear your mask. And I can tell you, even after I get vaccinated, I'll still be wearing my mask when I go out in public. But at least I'll feel safer to do so. Now, no vaccine is 100% on keeping you from catching the virus that it's designed to help protect against. There's always chances that it won't be as good as you want it to be. There's still chances that you could still contract the virus, but the chances will be less likely for bad outcomes if you've taken the vaccine. Anyways, this has been another COVID-19 update here at the Big Ranch Show. Please stay safe out there. Wash your hands, wear your mask, socially distance, and you know what? Just be smart. This will pass. It'll take some time, but this will pass. And everything will be able to move on with our lives, and things will be good again. But the more people that go out there and act a fool, act like they don't have to wear a mask, the longer we're going to be stuck in our homes. Anyways, have a great day. I'll see you down the road.